Oh, that's really big on my face. So, hi. I'm in my hotel room in Thailand and I'm in here because it's hot outside and I've been outside a lot. And I'm just ready to stay in, get kind of cool. And I took a long nap and I laid after a shower in my robe in my bed, and then I just had this craving for ice cream. And I knew exactly where to go to get an ice cream cone. So I went down, grabbed one, and while I was there, I met another traveler. And he was a nice enough guy, but it was interesting because he met me for 2 seconds, just said hello, and instantly said that I was very businessy and that he wanted to guess where I was from and what I did for a living. And he was convinced that because I was so businessy that I must be a nurse practitioner from a big city. I didn't have an accent, so probably not from like New York, but maybe, I don't know, Philadelphia, or once he narrowed it down to California, he landed on Oakland. All interesting. And it made me think about, being profiled and how we have expectations about how people should act. That I act a certain way, so I must be a certain thing, and that I don't act like a yoga teacher. When I told him that I was an empowerment coach, he kind of understood that. The only thing that made him think that I was a yoga teacher was the fact that I had nice shoulders. So yes, this guy was probably hitting on me, but it was just interesting because I have been a person who has taken on other people's expectations and made them my own my whole entire life, thinking that if I'm going to be a certain thing, I need to act a certain way. Right? So if I'm going to be a girl, I need to act a certain way. If I'm going to be a student, I need to act a certain way. If I'm going to be a teacher, I need to act a certain way. In all of the things, as small as it gets, and as big as it gets. I've always put all of these expectations on myself. All of these restrictions, as I said in my last video. And we all do this. I have a college friend who once said, and it really made an impact on me to this day, Lisa, if you're listening to this, shout out to you, girlfriend. She said one time that we need to all stop shoulding on ourselves. And that's exactly what it is. We all have a long list of shoulds. You should do this, you should look this way, you should act this way, yada, yada, yada. And we all do this all day long. And we don't even realize it because it's just ingrained in us. It's ingrained in our culture and it's ingrained in our families of origin, and we don't realize it. And then one day we realize, or we might come to realize, that the reason why we're not living authentically and wholeheartedly is because we're living based off of other people's standards and what other people think we are supposed to be. So, I just rolled off this guy's comment, it like irked me for a second, but at the end of the day, it's not a big deal, because I know who I am and I know that a yoga teacher can be lots of different things. And I would much rather be myself than anything else. So yeah, I've been called businessy before. I've been called a conservative before. I'm a person that keeps to herself. I like that. I like my space and I like my leisurely pace. If you know anything about astrology, my sun sign is Cancer, and I very much identify with being like a turtle or a crab, one that just kind of keeps to herself, and I have my little shell and I get inside of it. And when I feel ready, then I will emerge when it's time. And I'm the one that gets to decide when that is. And so that means I'm not very gregarious or outgoing in a lot of ways. And I've been putting that on my shoulders a lot in all the different things that I felt compelled to do, including teaching yoga. If being a yoga teacher means if you're going to attract people and you want to connect with people, then you need to be really outgoing and really friendly. And that's not true. the most attractive thing that anybody can ever do is be real. Just be yourself. If you're putting on a mask, if you're putting on other people's expectations, if you're shitting all over yourself, people will feel that and they're gonna pull away. So yeah, I'm gonna be my businessy, conservative, Cancer, crab, turtle self, and I'm gonna love her, and she's gonna stay put in this room until she's ready to go outside again. And yeah, so just think about that. In what ways are you shitting on yourself? What ways can you let that go and just be more of who you are on the inside, what your soul says is the right way for you to be and behave, and what fills you up, what feeds you from the inside out. Think about that, marinate with that, and honor that. Please, please, please do. And if you need support in honoring that, you want to know more about what your sun sign means, let me know. I'm like huge student of astrology, and I love talking about that kind of stuff. So if that interests you at all, also let me know. And yeah, appreciate you guys so much, and I love you. And all of this is for us to all live in our power, to love, to be powerful, to be peaceful from the inside out. So love, power, and peace to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Bye.